What do you got there?
It says Capristo.
Yes.
We have foam. Surely there's something pretty here. Here we go. Oh my. Oh, look at those bumps there. It has like 8 beautiful little breasts. Oh yeah. Don't touch them. Wow. Welcome to Hoovie's Garage, the dumbest automotive channel in all of YouTube, and this is my 1997 Lamborghini Diablo VT Roadster that I bought along with my 1989 Lamborghini Countach on the same day from the same person. But it's been, well, a little over a year now since I bought these two cars, and this Diablo, well, it's never really worked as intended. The Countach, it was a very blessed restoration of it, or refreshing of it, because it ran and drove as it came out of the garage that it had been inside of for years, only like 700 miles in 7 or 8 years. And the first round of repairs mostly went really well. I think there was only 2 trips to the Car Wizard to get that car completely sorted out. We took it on a rally in California, it did fantastic. It needs a few little things now, but it's always been a functional working car. Whereas this Diablo has not been a car you've really wanted to drive. For some reason, this one sitting, it didn't like it as much because the tires were all flat spotted and blocked out, and finding the tires was quite a deal, especially in the rears. The rears came from Italy. They don't match the front, so I have Toyos on the front and I have Pirellis on the rear. That's just the way it is with a Lamborghini Diablo with this size of wheel nowadays. You can't find a matching set of tires, but in addition to that, it had leaks. First from the steering rack, and then when that was fixed after 3 attempts and 3+ months, the front struts started leaking. That also failed after the first couple attempts to rebuild it. So it was almost a year into that kind of stuff, along with numerous electrical issues. And while the car still didn't work as intended, yes, it runs and drives and goes down the road just fine, but it makes a very, very annoying noise, like a reed-like noise, like you're blowing into something, not really a farting, but kind of a whistling, groaning, terrible noise that, well, is attributed to the car's factory exhaust. Somewhere there's probably a restriction and it's making this weird noise. In addition, it also has a leak from the manifold that is probably not the source of the noise, but it is leaking. So I needed to replace the entire exhaust system, which, well, that was $15,000. Now, thankfully, Vivid Racing was able to help me out and knock a little bit off and was able to source it all for me, but the process took, well, another 3 months. This car has always been broken, and it's not really this car's fault, because ordering parts, waiting on the parts to be right the second time after they've been rebuilt the second or third time, it's been over a year now, and this car has, well, never functioned. But of the 3 Lamborghinis that I have currently, I think this one is the most beautiful, it's the most comfortable. I want to drive it, I want to enjoy it, and hopefully, this is it. So today we're going to head up to the Car Wizards, we're going to see this beautiful exhaust, and then we're going to pick up some other vehicles that hopefully are going to have an incredible transformation. So let's hit the road. Now this one I left on a trickle charger the night before to make sure it starts, so I know I'm fine there, but it was being a little funky with the alarm. Let's see. Yeah. See, it's flashing. It won't stop flashing. So I got to figure that out. Played with the alarm enough to now it's not flashing. It just took a while, but there's the noise, the groaning. So if I shift slowly, it goes out of it, but then when I get under load again, there's that noise. And it's not any of the accessories. I mean, the Wizards checked all this. It's a moan out of the exhaust somewhere, like it's restricted and blowing through like a reed, or, you know, a leak somewhere. And we just can't find it, which is why hopefully this exhaust does it. Hopefully. Yeah, so the exhaust is already quiet to begin with. But then all you hear is just this constant moan, unless you get to a low rev point, like lower than this, go into 5th, and there, now it's quiet. I mean, whisper quiet pretty much, but anytime you accelerate or have fun, you just get that noise. So obviously I had to do something about it, and the solution, well, is very expensive. The nuclear solution, replace all of it and hope. Fingers crossed. Just a hub of activity today, Wizard.
It's a Hoovie Hive.
What do you got there?
I got a gift for you. Well, I didn't pay for it.
No, I paid a lot for it.
It says Capristo.
Yes.
That's not the Italian flag.
No. That's kind of a weird combination, isn't it?
Right, well, let's check out this $15,000 exhaust here. I guess the top box is, well, is
Headers.
It's fruit? It's in a fruit basket or something.
Is this the low-hanging fruit?
Sure enough, so a V12 Diablo, you have 4 sets of 3. Is my math right? That's 12. Okay, we needed those because one of them was leaking, but it's probably not the noise, right?
Correct.
The moaning noise, it just won't go away.
Right. It's a resonance from the exhaust system.
Yeah, which hopefully is fixed with what is in here.
Yes. Right.
Test pipes and the exhaust, because the catalytic converters may be clogged and making the noise.
Could be, yes.
It is a hustling and bustling in here. Okay, opening them up. We have foam. Surely there's something pretty here. Here we go. Okay, so this appears to be a test pipe.
Yep.
Yeah, all right, so one more. Oh, this is where it gets pretty. Oh, okay, more. There's the O2 sensor hole, right?
Yep.
Okay. Some bolts and things in there, but here's the pretty Capristo. Oh my. Okay.
Oh, you got a coffee mug.
I did, and Capristo face mask.
What? Does it say Capristo on them?
It says Capristo on them, so I guess they were making face masks during the shutdown, probably.
Okay.
When they stopped making exhaust, but look. Oh, here, you hold the camera. I'm gonna try and lift this thing. Ooh. Oh my. Oh, look at those bumps there. It has like 8 beautiful little breasts. Oh yeah. Don't touch them. Wow.
That's artwork.
So what do those little bumps mean?
I have no idea. Maybe resonance chambers or something?
So I've had these on a few Ferraris, one that burned down, the 348, though it sounds incredible. But they look so beautiful as well. Oh, it's like sculpture. You could show this, like, in an art gallery.
I can hang it on the wall in my new house.
Yeah, all right. Well, that's pretty much everything. It looks like a few other pipes going out to the... So what are these? They
connect to the manifolds, I believe.
So pretty. And the Diablo exhaust, it makes that noise, but it's so quiet. This will definitely fix everything. So I guess I can put this back in the box for now, and then we can check on the welding and some other bits, huh?
Let's do it.
All right.
I'm keeping the cup.
You could have the cup.
Okay.
And the thing about all that Beauty Wizard is it's just going to be hidden underneath this panel and the heat insulation. You'll never see it again once you put it in.
I know, it's so sad.
But you'll hear it.
Oh, yes.
You'll hear it. So the other thing we've been hearing this entire time is welding. So what's going on here with my rust-free truck?
It's getting de-rustified.
Yeah, I can't complain too much because it was a $5,000 Chevy SS, but he did go poking around underneath, and so there wasn't anything serious. But looks like you've replaced a few things already, huh?
Both cross members. One's been bolted in, the other one gets welded in.
Yeah. And then just cleaning up the rest of it, which is actually pretty solid. But I guess this is a common rust point on these trucks because that's where moisture likes to collect above the fuel tank. And
debris and moisture.
It rots out and the fuel tank just sort of falls out, exactly what was happening with this one.
It would have fallen out eventually.
That's, well, he was ratchet strapped in, so that's scary. But other than that, pretty solid, nice truck. So
it is.
It'll be usable. It'll never be a Concours award-winning truck ever again, but it'll be something nice that... You want it? No, he didn't. And then I see on the 928, which dropped off just recently, you've already torn into it. The door panel's off. And then some eagle-eyed viewers who know 928s, I guess all these custom interior bits were from somebody called Mr. Champagne.
Mr. Champagne?
And he sold like really nice interior bits. He's since retired. His website's gone, but this is the remnants of it. That and the pimple popper on the, you know, the raised laser engraved leather here on the steering wheel. So that's who did that. But it had an annoying rattle in the door, and that is...
the window regulator and actually some clips and things that weren't secured properly whenever they did their custom work, I think.
Maybe it was when someone was in there afterwards, because I think it was done a long time ago. But
yeah.
My battery drain turns out to be nothing.
A bad battery. The battery itself is a shorted cell inside, and it's just draining itself.
Well, that's really good news.
It sounds like they're cooking bacon over there.
It does. Doesn't smell very good in here, though.
No, it doesn't smell like bacon.
Kind of casual Monday for you with the Baby Yoda and stuff, huh?
Yeah, got a lot of things going on.
All right, well, I do too. I'm actually going to fly out and check out another car tomorrow, but in the meantime, I have to buzz down to Van Gogh and pick up my Bentley Azure that was all cleaned up. Kind of like what they did to the 355, which was gorgeous. So I'll drop off the ML63 and let them detail it. I guess I'm leaving the Diablo so I can take the ML63, yeah?
Yeah, after you pay the bill.
I can't get after you too hard because last time you let me leave with a car that I didn't pay for, the 355. You weren't prepared. You were sick or something. You didn't have the bill ready yet.
But I do today.
Oh, you do today. Okay, so our two bills. One for the ML63, which already had a $3,000 round of repairs, and now with that CV axle exploding. Ouch. Okay, another $514. So there you go. And then this is the 355.
Yep.
Which had a $10,000 or $15,000 bill, and now $709.
Clutch master cylinder, yes.
Not bad. So I still have to do the top on the 355, and then it's sorted. The ML63, well, let's see how long it lasts.
Let's see.
Longer than 24 hours. I'm going to hope this time. All right, let's get you paid, and then we'll head over to Van Gogh. All right, ML63, 175,000 miles. You lasted a day last time. We took our bets. Wizard and Magic Mike were 7 days. I think it'll last 45. So we'll see when the next failure is, but it is a very, very nice driving car. Feels so, so good. Needs a good clean, though. Floor mats. Ooh. 30 miles, we're off to a good start on the ML63. Fingers crossed, I think it'll last over a month. I'm not sure if I'm gonna keep it much longer though, but let's see what's going on at Van Gogh with the Bentley. Stuart, what's up?
Hey, Tyler.
How's it going?
Good, how are you?
Good. So this Bentley was quite a project, some paint work, some dent repair, and it was missing a hubcap when I showed up, and that turned out to be a lie. I think I'm getting early onset Alzheimer's or something.
Well, you know, I was going to try to help you keep it a secret, but that's okay.
No, I'm just stupid. So let's go look at this thing.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, Jean-Claude Van Damme's Bentley. And it had a few kicks here on the door and the quarter, which, I mean, they are almost gone. You really have to look for them to see them. Wow. And of course, the bumper is all scratched up, so that's Jiminy. You did the chrome too?
Yes. Yeah. Some scratches in there as we tried to get those out. We did all the chrome. All the chrome came off because we had to have the bumper off, so we did all the chrome.
So,
you know, while we did that.
As I was driving up here, I heard a noise and I thought it was the hubcap falling off, which it was missing its rear cap. And what I had completely forgotten is when the Wizard was replacing the rear hydraulic struts last time, the key or whatever broke on this thing and he put it in the trunk. And I had completely forgotten this.
Wow.
And just thought it had fallen off in the drive over, and then you find it in the trunk.
Right.
And not only do you find it in the trunk, but you also find a spare that I could have used in the trunk. So just in case something happened, I could find like a B logo cap, and I have a backup. And I didn't even bother to look. I didn't remember. I'm just completely, totally losing it. But
yeah, we were able to fix this one, by the way. So the back was all broken.
yeah.
So we just simply used some seam sealer and put a big washer on the back of it, so it's not going to come off.
Ah.
So you won't lose it now.
JB welded. That's Bentley owner life,
Right,
at least for this era.
a
But
little bit, yeah.
Did you
Yeah,
something
those
here?
were all cracked. You know, all those cracks that were coming down. You know, we got all those out. The other side too.
So
So see the other side.
I didn't tell you to. So how did you do? Because I mean, you'd have to completely refinish it, right?
Well, kind of. Yeah, it's a secret. If I told you, no, I'm just kidding. Yeah, we had to sand this down and then we re-cleared it. You know.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you refinished wood.
Well, we do sometimes. Now we didn't do the dash or the console.
Right. Well, it wasn't that bad. It was just
Right.
really faded on the side.
They're
So
really bad. So, and we didn't
Wow.
have to do the back because they weren't as bad. So,
This
but it's
is
just
incredible.
a little touch that, you know, it was the last thing this car kind of needed.
yeah,
So we decided to go ahead and do that for you. Makes a huge difference.
it does make a huge difference. I mean, the paint, and then the holy moly, wow. Okay. Well, this doesn't look like a hoopty $25,000 Bentley anymore, even though I've spent a lot of money on it. But now it looks, well, worthy of Jean-Claude. But
Right.
He actually-
got the stains out of the top.
oh, there were stains.
Yeah, there was some, you know, there's still maybe just a little bit left. You know, just a little.
Yeah.
But this was all black. I don't know if you remember. So,
Oh. Well.
yeah.
Yeah. Well, Jean-Claude passed on this thing. He wanted to buy it back at one point.
Really?
Kind of gave him full disclosure on the cosmetic issues and things, and then he, I guess, went and bought a new Bentley instead.
Wow.
But if I'd known...
If he had seen it now.
I didn't know you existed at the time to do all these things, because normally I have to drive over to different places to do the 4 or 5 different things, and you just did it all, so...
Yeah, and if you feel it right here, you can just, you know.
Oh, it's so smooth. Well, Stuart, thank you so much. I appreciate
Absolutely.
it.
Yeah, my pleasure.
I haven't even paid you for the last one yet, so unlike Wizard, he just collected a bill, so maybe I should actually pay you this time.
Okay.
And the Bentley thanks me for its spa week with a check engine light, of course. So, a very eventful but very expensive day at Hoovie's Garage. And if you want to help out, I have merch for sale below. It's linked below. We have stickers, $5 stickers to put on your hoopties. I've had some cool ones recently. If you tweet at me, Hoovie's Garage, I will share the photo of your hoopty with the sticker on it. But also, we have new Hoovie autographs. I have a picture of me doing the Sir Mix-a-Lot kind of pose with my Diablo, which a Diablo video today seems appropriate. So if you want an autographed picture of me, that's available below, along with hoopty keychains. If you want a keychain that shows your Hoovie's Garage pride and that you own a hoopty, that is also available below. Thank you so much for watching. I love this Bentley, even though it's always broken.